Hello everyone, welcome to another Started from the Bottom. If this video seems to be a little bit different than the other ones, that's because I decided to do this over multiple days. The first day I was so exhausted after my first match that I decided I'm gonna do the other matches another day. Anyway, I hope that doesn't stop you from enjoying this video, and let's get straight into it. That brings us to the first day, and the first day was really odd, and it wasn't a pretty day for me. Even though we won the match that was super exhausting, I jumped into the game without an actual warm-up because I had played a little bit of matchmaking that morning with a friend of mine, and I thought I would be good for the day. Not only that, but once I started streaming, my entire stream decided to lag out, and I had to restart the stream a couple of times, changing some settings in OBS, and figuring out how can I make this lag stop, because it was unwatchable. So unwatchable that even some of my friends enjoyed it and said, "This is just a PowerPoint presentation," with one of my friends even jokingly saying in chat, "I'm learning more from this PowerPoint presentation than I am from the actual teacher in front of my class," which made my day and made me laugh. But still, figuring out how to fix OBS was quite annoying because I had to do it mid-match. Of course, that caused me to go AFK every time, and I tried fixing the things while I was dead, but sometimes I would tab in a little bit too late, and one of the teammates eventually even said, "Oh, purple learn how to play," in his Eastern European voice. So I showed them by actually not becoming toxic this game, and that's a surprise, because there were quite a few tilting factors, and only towards the very end was I getting tilted. But because of the constant turning on and off of stream and changing settings, the VOD of the rounds before this one actually got corrupted. That means that we can only start from the 13th round, which means we actually missed a couple of plays, but you know what? They were all in PowerPoint mode anyways, so it's not like you would have enjoyed seeing them. The reason why I got a little bit tilted at the end of the game is because we had one guy who was extremely toxic to another guy whenever he would go AFK and spawn for a little bit. I'm not talking about me, by the way, I'm talking about Orange, and because of that, Orange eventually also started just going AFK more and more and complaining in chat, and because of that, our Yellow, which was the guy being toxic to begin with, also started throwing, but he actually started throwing. Like, he started flashing teammates, he started mollying off teammates, and he was just being a dick in chat the entire time. So there is gonna be a trigger warning to anyone who can't handle insults, because this is prime example of what online bullying is like in Counter-Strike, at least. Okay.
Orange, play, you fucking gay. Orange, play. Don't stay AFK, you bot. You fucking bot. Retard, Orange, retard.
Yo, like, you're fucking so dumb. You're not. I don't care about the EO, you know?
Latvia.
You're a fucking idiot, you know that?
Guys, come on.
How you can't complain when you are playing with two fucking retards, man? How you can't complain?
Because I focus on myself, man. Anyone want AK?
I need the drop.
Get it?
I'm already.
Don't give it to Orange, to the gay, man. Latvian gay.
Are you in love with Orange because you keep saying he's gay? Are you gay?
I wanna kick him.
I mean, he's creeping out the game. I mean, I can play, but I mean, if we have some idiots in our team that really fucking.
Blue, they're pushing.
He's gay.
I mean, like,
You get the point. This went on throughout almost the entire match, and it finally stopped in the 5th overtime when he decided it was enough and he left the server entirely, and we were able to pull back. Sadly, throughout the latter half of the game, I actually didn't get a lot of highlights. I got a couple of rounds where I had like 1 kills, 2 kills, 3 kills, but they were nothing special to like show off here, so I'm not even gonna bother doing that. In fact, I'll just show the ending, and that should tell what my mental state was like at the end of that game, which took 58 rounds, by the way. 58 rounds! No one should be playing 58 rounds of Counter-Strike in a row without a break. Okay. 31. It took 31 rounds. 31 rounds won to fucking close this game out. As a fun little measure, that is only 3 rounds short of how long it took for FaZe to beat Na'Vi in Antwerp on both maps. This match took longer than most of the BO3s that pro players play. And it was a one-off map on fucking Faceit level 1. Do you know, like, even pro players find it exhausting to go through over time. Imagine going through 5 of them, and you're stuck with, like, 4 guys that are all Faceit level 1, 2 of which are not even playing. At least when fucking Simple or Kerrigan looks next to them, they see a fucking pro player sitting there. When I looked next to my teammate, I saw some guy with 0 IQ being racist over a guy being Latvian and possibly homosexual. Either way, that brings us on to the second day, where I started off with 500 kills of aimbots, as always, and then I jumped into my short match. My short match was a very good short match, where I actually had a good KD at the end, and I even had a clutch memento, which a friend of mine clipped, so here's the clip. Okay. There we go. That's how you do it. That's how you 1v3. They're gonna be quite salty about that. Especially apart from that spicy little clutch, there was nothing special that match. Besides, you know, some kills here and there, but they weren't special. Also, a note, they kept going A long while I played B, and that was so fucking annoying, man. With that out of the way, that takes us into the second match for this video, which was a match on Dust 2. Yes, I know, there's a lot of Dust 2 in this video, but trust me, it's worth it. Nothing really special happened until round 8, when I got into this 1v1, and I played it pretty well if you ask me. Although there were definitely some times where I was thinking to myself, ah fuck, I've lost it already, because I wasn't sure if he was gonna defuse while I was still making my way back to site, because I decided to do the summer on Inferno against Renegades Dust 2 edition.
Ah, fuck.
Yes! In this game, I was also taught a lesson, and that is to trust your teammates whenever they call out that they're gonna throw a flash or nade for you. And in this case, it actually really helped that I had trust in my teammate, even though I didn't really speak that much all game long, except for, you know, giving obvious call outs.
Go blue. Trust my flash, okay?
Yes.
Told you.
Because I trusted my teammate's flash that he called out, we actually won that round and I was able to entry very nicely here. Nice.
Short, short.
Okay. Good
You
flash
want my
grin.
flash, blue?
Yes, yes.
Cheers.
Cheers. Then of course there was this moment where I dinked someone with an eagle. What the fuck? I dink him? By the way, that nagging of the voice is never a good idea because that actually kind of pissed me off. Like either say something nice or just shut the fuck up. And then after this one clutch, I decided to BM the enemy a little bit, which was kind of funny. There we go. That was very sloppy, but I did it. Also a little bit of BM.
Drop me blue.
Sure. You like what I did?
I like.
And that's that. We ended that match 7-16, with us of course winning the 16 rounds, you know, Clutchmeister. Anyway, next map was Overpass and it started kinda scary, with my teammate asking the following question.
Hello.
Hello. Just a little down.
Are you for my friend?
Yes. I was actually kind of scared at this moment because I thought this could go one of two ways. Either they're gonna just fucking run with it and we're gonna have a fun time, or they're gonna bully me for it and this match is gonna be hell. Luckily it turned out to be the first one and I had a blast. We luckily won this match and everything was all good. Hold on, or let me just flick through the script and oh yeah, what was it again? We started our game of Overpass within a very weird way. Here, I think the clip will speak for itself. Ah, yeah, thank you for reminding me, Ibuki. Hello. Mid clear. Oh, what the hell? Nothing much really happened up until this round, besides from both sides of the team saying AFK and trying to troll the other into thinking they're actually AFK while they're not. In this round, however, I was forced on just a deagle and body armor, and I still managed to hold a sight, and I still managed to get a 3k. Yeah. It's a B rush. There we go. That was a pretty nice hold, I've gotta say. Although that first kill was kinda ugly. I whiffed. I made the whiff of the century there. And after we had a pretty big lead, this is where it started getting funny to me.
Send me a picture of the fursuit.
Yes, after the game.
Okay.
Do you have Tinder, Burble?
No.
Okay. Can I get your number?
Sure.
Okay, it's in the chat. Do you wanna eat with me?
Oh my
I can
god.
vote you good steak. Do you wanna eat with me?
What the fuck are they on about? Can you not hear what they're talking about? They're all like, How are you not a furry without a fursuit? One toilet, one long. Toilet dead. Long dead. This went on for quite a bit, where they would constantly ask me about fursuits, and I don't own a fursuit, so it was pretty funny to me. They even asked at some point, how are you a furry without a fursuit? Which was just a very funny question to me. I ended up adding them on Steam just because they were that funny to me. Nothing much ended up happening after all of that. And I want to take a moment here because I know this series is about improving and getting out of Faceit level 1 and all that, and I should be comparing my stats every game. However, I don't really want to do that. What I want to do is take every 5 episodes or something and then compare how well I've done over those 5 episodes, or take every 10 episodes. So after the 5th or the 10th episode, you can expect something where I'm actually going to compare if I've done much better or if I've gotten worse. With that being said, this is the end of this episode, and I want to thank you all for watching. I love you all, and I'll see you all in the next episode or on my stream. Link in the description. Bye bye. Imagine he joined stream. No. Just gonna do that. Speaking of imagine he joined stream, I think I'm gonna keep it at that for this stream. It was a fun stream, and thank you all for watching. Bye bye.